they were better than us.
Yeah. Give us your view then on that influential moment, as you put it.
Yeah, it's difficult for me to give my view about it. I think it's obvious and clear that the wrong decision has been made, at least in my opinion.
Sorry, Anna, why do you think that?
Because he didn't interfere at all with what the goalkeeper could do. I immediately after the game, someone showed me the goal that what the same referee allowed City against Wolves last season, Wolves against City last season. So it took the linesman 13 seconds to raise his flag to say it's offside. So there was clearly communication. So, but as I said, that could have influenced the game in a positive way for us because in the first half we were so poor. But yeah, a set piece can make a difference. And now we conceded the 2-0 from a set piece, and then that was maybe a fair reflection of the first half, by the way, us being 2-0 down. But that's maybe not where it's about.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of an obvious question, but how big a moment is that? Because clearly the difference between 1-1 and 2-0 is significant.
Yeah, especially if the game went as it went. So we would have been lucky going 1-0 down at halftime, let alone if it was 1-1 or 2-1 down. But yeah, so it has been an influential decision, which not to say that we then would have had a result over here, because you cannot predict how the second half would have gone then, because it was, again, obvious and clear that the City was the first half by far the better team.
Yeah, and as you say, probably not fair to focus in entirely on the referee, because you said yourself, first half, you were really poor. Yeah. Why?
Not really poor, or they were really good. That didn't lead to a lot of chances, but they were dominating the game. They were better than us. We were having a lot of trouble to bring the ball out from the back, so we lost it too early, and then they started playing again. That didn't lead to chance after chance after chance. And even if you then look back at the goals, the first one was a cross from them, which we were in the right position. We were a little bit maybe unlucky with the deflection of Ibu. 2-0 set piece. And in the meantime, we've also conceded a penalty because the VAR overturned the decision from the referee.
Yeah. What did you make of that? I know it doesn't really matter because they didn't score it, but thoughts on that?
Yeah, in the moment you try to make it as clear as possible. Is it obvious and clear that this is a wrong decision? The only thing I could also see was that there was contact. I cannot disagree on that. But after the contact, he was able to put his foot in exactly the position he wanted to put his foot into. So, but yeah, these are moments. Sometimes VARs or sometimes referee give a penalty for this. So you cannot talk too long about that.
Do you feel overall, Arne, as you go into this international break, like a manager with a lot to fix? I know you had the 2 wins, but it's 7 defeats in 10. A lot to fix in terms of performance level. A lot to fix in terms of integrating fully some of the new signings who maybe don't still look like they're, I don't know, fully part of this.
Well, I don't know if that's the situation. It's been a very good start of the week with a very bad end of the week. But City away is, like you started this interview, for everyone a difficult game, including for us. Last season we were able to win here because we scored a set piece, going 1-0 up, and then we had to defend really hard afterwards. Today, I don't think, apart from that decision, and maybe it was ever going to be our game, you would never know what would have happened after 1-1. But in general, they were the better team, and we need to improve. That's what we know, but I didn't need this game to know this. But I liked, if there's anything to like today, was our second half performance, because teams that sometimes struggle, teams that go 3-0 down over here, they gave up, but that's not what I saw. I saw a team that was trying to come back into the game. We had moments to do so, but it wasn't enough today. That's clear.
Lastly, managers will often say things like, you can't win the league in November, but you can lose it. 8 points back. Does it feel lost, or does it feel like there's still a lot to play for?
Now, last season when we were 8 points clear, it never felt as if it was done already. But I don't think at this moment of time, as a Liverpool manager, we should talk about the number 1 position. We should focus on our own performance. That needs to be better. But this week gave me a lot of positive a lot of positives to take into the games we're going to face after the international break. And yeah, it's clear that in moments of this you could focus only on the negatives, but there were a lot of positives in this week as well.
Thank you, Arne.